This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Now I wish for everybody a wonderful, wonderful day and a safe day also. And so I want to also thank you for your continued support of the channel. Now, in the news this morning for November 17, 2022, we start off with a headline that says fuel theft hurting the JUTC. Now, my viewers and subscribers, I think this is a problem that the JUTC is faced with or has been faced with for some time. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. You know, we have some unscrupulous persons who continue to do some things that are just so, dishonest. If this is hurting the JUTC, it's going to hurt us as well because, we pay our taxes and so on, all of us. How do you think that this problem could be solved? I mean, this is a tough one, but drop it in the comment section, guys, and let me know what you think about this. So the story says, the management of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company says it is pursuing new ways to combat the innovative methods which thieves have been using to pilfer fuel from its four depots, even as it struggles with gas prices that jumped by 56% over the past year. Managing Director of the JUTC, Paul Abrahams, advised the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee on Wednesday that the state-owned bus company is looking to test the buses with a system which will record massive drops in fuel levels after a selected period of use. This would then send an alert to the JUTC immediately. Abrahams stressed that the bus company cannot monitor theft solely with human resources. Abrahams said thieves have found more innovative ways to pilfer. We discovered the other day that what they do now is open the inspection plate and tie the float valve to make it look like it's full. So when the bus is leaving the depot, the fuel gauge will register full, and then within an hour and a half, the bus is out of fuel. So what we've had to do now is to go through all the buses and reseal so that they cannot get access to the fuel sending area, he explained. Abraham said this is an administrative intense activity, but that the company has made a significant inroads in stemming the pilferage through this tracking mechanism. What we are doing right now is look at certain buses that seem to replicate themselves shutting down, and we are targeting those buses, and we have seen a significant reduction in the buses that were running out of fuel prior, he said. The managing director noted the most recent police crackdown on a larger criminal ring. We have had a couple of successes prior to that, but it is very hard to track a bus and to follow it all along its route to see that it continues and remains on its schedule. So guys, right here, I'm thinking that a tracking device could be used. I don't know. Tell me what you think about this. When you have a tracking device, then you can track where the bus goes. You know what I mean? That's just my thought. Let me hear what you are thinking and drop it down in the comment section, all right? Those are the nuisances that we are battling with out there. You're talking an operation that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Abrahams told the PAAC also that the JUTC will begin implementation of its long-proposed cashless fare collection system by February. The cash-strapped company has struggled for years with a fare box theft. So Real News Media TV family, not only is the JUTC struggling with the theft of fuel, but here we see where they have issues where persons are stealing the fare box. So I don't know if it is the box itself that they steal or is it that they're taking out the money. Either way, this is not good. This is not good. So Real News Media TV family, let me know what you think, all right? And in our next story this morning, illegal gun and ammo seized in St. Thomas, 2 arrested. The Morant Bay Police in St. Thomas yesterday seized an illegal handgun and several rounds of ammunition during an operation in the community of White Horses. 2 people are in custody in relation to the seizure. The police report that about 5:30 a.m., a team executed a search warrant at a location in the community. While searching the premises, the police team reportedly observed a man fleeing from the property and discarding an object as he ran. The police say he was pursued, caught, and the item retrieved. According to the police, the item was a .38 special revolver loaded with 6.38 rounds of ammunition. 2 persons were arrested. Health Ministry says some arrears due to non-payment to security guards. The Ministry of Health says some of the millions in arrears on its budget is as a result of non-payment of funds to security firms. Permanent Secretary Dunstan Bryan explained that the payment in arrears was due to an ongoing negotiation with security firms who provide a service to the various hospitals, health centers, and other agencies under the ministry. We are one of the largest contractors for that particular service point, and so we are in active conversation to deal with the issues that arise from the adjustment in the minimum wage that has impacted the contracts that we have with the security firms, he said. Dr. Dunstan explained that the negotiations to pay arrears had no connection with the recent court ruling on the status of security guards. He was speaking at Wednesday's meeting of the Parliament's Public Administration and Appropriations Committee.
We do have some carryover because of the issues that we are having with adjustments to the security contracts, security firms for the provision of security services in the health facilities. We are one of the largest contractors for that particular service point, and so we are in active conversation to deal with the issues that arise from the adjustments in the minimum wage that has impacted the contracts that we have with the security firms.
COP declines to name experts who backed the police station drainage. Assistant Commissioner of Police Warren Clark has revealed that experts pushed back at reservations about the construction of the Green Acres police station, contending that the area could be adequately drained. In late September, heavy rains associated with Hurricane Ian swamped the land, making the $73 million building located on St. John's Road in St. Catherine inaccessible. The project was due for completion in June 2020, but has been delayed because of drainage woes plaguing the low-lying community. Clark told Wednesday's sitting of the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee that the station is about 90% complete. The Assistant Commissioner said that the area has always presented challenges because there are no fewer than 7 major developments in the vicinity. Admittedly, we tried to avoid it because we knew we had problems. We tried to avoid building the station there. However, we were assured by experts that the area could be adequately drained, Clark revealed. We took their advice, and when we continued, we heard that some other design was necessary to have the area drained. Who are the experts? Where did they come from? Asked Fitz Jackson, Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Southern. But Clark did not name the person or entity or state whether the organization in question was privately or publicly operated. After a back and forth between committee members and representatives from the Ministry of National Security, it was agreed that the PAAC would submit questions to the ministry for which a written response would be provided. Clark reiterated that the flood risk was assessed before construction, but there were some adjustments that caused the engineers to redesign the solution. That now is being received and the funding is being procured for it, and we are confident that before long we would have installed the appropriate storm drains to have the property properly drained, he said. Jackson recalled that some years ago, one of the major causes of project overruns in the public sector was poor planning. The MP said that he presumed that adequate planning would have been done for such an important project. He also raised concerns about the entity that changed the prescription, which has resulted in the current problem. PAAC Chair Michael Phillips said that the Green Acres situation reminded him of the error that was made with Marcus Garvey Drive. We built the road and then we tried to put in the drainage after, and it cost the taxpayers more money. Hence why Marcus Garvey Drive still floods when we get rain. I thought we would learn from issues like that, he lamented. The Ministry of National Security is expected to spend $50 to $70 million to install drainage, sewage, and other fencing infrastructure, which has delayed the opening of the police station built on lands donated by the Citizens Association. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.